debacle with after Synchronicity, the fallout started to happen, or the falling out, or whatever you want to call it.
On the live tour.
I don't know. It's just depressing to fucking get into. But anyway, what they decided to do was, okay, let's put together an album. The A&M was like, hey, we want you guys to do a greatest hits album, which they were against. They didn't want to do that. They never did it until like the 90s.
I don't know. I mean, was even the greatest hits half Sting? Yeah. See, this is
Don't want to even really.
This is
It was ugly as fuck too. But anyway, so they were like, we don't want to do a greatest hits album. Here's what we'll do. We will do new versions of our greatest hits, and that'll be we'll make an album out of that. And so the deal is struck. They get these fuckers back in the studio, and they manage a new version of Don't Stand So Close to Me, and then Stuart Copeland breaks his arm like doing something, and that was that. So they released an album called Don't Stand So Close to Me, the singles, which had Don't Stand So Close to Me 86, which was the new version, and then it was a greatest hits album of all their other shit. Roxanne and this is a bone of contention for me because I bought this thing when it came out in 1986 and it skipped.
Oh yeah, you told me this story last week.
And I took it back, and they gave me another one, and it skipped in the same spot. This is why I don't like the song Roxanne. It's not just because of Eddie Murphy and 48 Hours. It's because it would skip in the same places, and in testing these LPs out, I got to memorize it. It got stuck in my head that way. And I think it was like 3 or 4 copies before I got one that didn't skip anymore, and by then I was over it. I was like, I'm done. I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit about these songs enough to... I guess, we don't have to deal with this anymore. You don't have to deal with records skipping. I guess that's a good thing. You don't have to deal with record skipping anymore. As a trade-off for what?
I don't know, being able
Perfect
to only...
digital clarity and never paying the musician for anything?
Yeah, don't open that fucking can of worms, man.
Is that what it is? If you don't have to sell anybody a physical representation of something, then you don't have to pay anybody. Is that what it is?
Aren't all waves free?
Yeah.
Aren't all the waves free?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about sound waves, folks. I'm talking about waves.
Wave files?
No, I'm not talking about wave files. The waves. Oh, we're right. I'm not talking about the Pacific Ocean. It's the waves. Anyway, we wanted to talk about Police. I think we covered it.
Did we?
Nah, we gave them a general.
Well,
we're not gonna
something to talk about Regatta de Blanc.
I think it's a good album. That's all I was gonna say about it. Like I was saying earlier, I was trying to. I was paying Ghost in the Machine a lot of attention.
Wait a minute.
Regatta de Blanc's got a lot of good stuff.
I'm missing something here.
No, you're not missing much.
Okay. Well, I mentioned Bring On the Night. That's great.
Yeah, Death Wish on there.
Yeah, Death Wish is good.
Yeah, Death Wish is
That's
great.
A really good one.
Yeah.
It's All Right For You. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's all right for you.
This fucking album ends with No Time This Time.
Oh yeah,
which is faster than anything else. Yeah. It's great. It's an amazing song. They blow the doors off the album. I don't remember Contact. The Bed's Too Big Without You. That's a fucking Sting bullshit.
Dude, Contact and The Bed's Too Big Without You are 2 good tracks, I think.
I don't remember Contact.
Contact. That might be the Andy Summers song on that one.
Bet you it is.
And it's
Everyone Stare I remember liking.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I mean, Bed's Too Big Without You, I think, is a lot like Does Everyone Stare. Those two have a lot in common. But
okay.
But Contact, yeah, it sounds different than everything else on the album for sure. So well, I think it is Summers' tune. Copeland. There you go.
Stuart Copeland.
Which is interesting because I mean it's like.
He also did. Well, no, I knew he did it on Any Other Day.
It's like the most conventional rock sounding song on the album, I think.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they were never doing a real conventional rock sound. I don't know. I guess it's... You get those three kinds of talent together, it's going to come out, it's going to bleed over four beats over four measures.
1979 again. Regatta de Blanc. See, they went an album a year until Synchronicity. Synchronicity came out in 83 instead of 82.
Yeah.
And that was indicative of the problems. But they were plowing one of these out a year. I mean, what was going to stop them other than what happened?
Well, I mean, that's... Ha 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 ha.
That's great.
There you go.
Anyway, Zenyatta Mandata
is
that's honestly my favorite.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
It's just got so many songs on it that I love.
What sells you on it?
Well, first of all, you get Don't Stand So Close to Me Out of the Way, first track.
Is that not on an earlier album? That seems like something on an earlier...
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It sounds like something off of Regatta de Blanc.
Yeah.
Maybe that's intentional. And then Driven to Tears, to me, is the first one that really sounds different.
Yeah, for sure.
When I was a kid, I hated the song Driven to Tears. I don't hate it now. I like it. But I hated the song Driven to Tears so much that I deliberately tried to damage it on the LP.
Ah, you get the double whack. He's gonna go take that right
What's up? No, I'm podcasting. Yep. All right, man.
He had to go take that. Shame and woe
Hey,
unto whoever.
it's all on record. It's all on there now.
Yeah, shame and woe
It's
unto
all on
whoever
there.
called.
I don't know how much of my great Driven to Tears story it interrupted.
Well, whoever you were, dude.
Yeah. And then when the world is running down, you make the best of what's still around. That's a great song. That's more reggae influenced. Canary in the Coal Mine. Who can hate that?
That's such a great song.
That's a great song.
It's
To me, it's like that's bookended with Man in a Suitcase. You know,
Man in a Suitcase. What a great song,
amazing.
dude. What a great song.
Yeah.
What a great song.
I forget about Shadows in the Rain. I don't care about that song one way or another.
Shadows in the Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Like Bombs Away.
Bombs Away is upbeat. That's going to be the Copeland tune on that
It
one,
is.
right? Yeah.
And Did Do Do Do.
Yeah. You know, if you want to be a downer and everything. I think it's a good one
The
for
guitar is great.
It's one that I keep note of for the doo-doo list. You know, you got Do-Do-Do-Do and Do-Do-Do Heartbreaker by the Rolling Stones. These are both excellent do-do-do songs. But this isn't the Rolling Stones hour.
You could do a lot worse than the Do 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 Da 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 as far as pop songs, you know.
It's a pop song. It is every bit of a pop song.
And then there's Behind My Camel, which is...
It's the instrumental track, another...
It won a Grammy, if I'm not mistaken.
Did it really? Who wrote that one? Is that
Summers.
Summers?
I mean, can you not tell?
I mean, come on. Shit. It's...
I mean, it's... if you hear the beginning, you've heard it. It's just, you know, and Behind My Camel, that's not an appealing song title. I'm not putting it down. I'm kind of ambivalent.
What else have we got then?
Man in a Suitcase, we said, and Shadows in the Rain.
Yeah, we don't have to go track by track.
The Other Way of Stopping is...
That's a great
I've gone
song.
on and on about
Yeah,
how great I think that is.
We both know that one. So, Ghost in the Machine time for you. Check out the Ghost in the Machine.
Yes.
And weep
Oh,
at its greatness.
There's that typeface I love so much. Okay. So, right off the bat, we've got Spirits in the Material World, which is a great song.
That's good. I mean, that synth sound is solid.
I cannot really put down every little thing she does as magic.
I can. It's It's
It's
another pop
corny as
song.
fuck.
It's another pop song.
It's corny as fuck, but when it starts off with the cymbal and the piano, that's pretty hard.
It doesn't
to-
belong on that album either. It's
I don't know
the
where it
it's the most true. It belongs on Synchronicity
Yep.
with all that other
Treacle.
Sting material.
Yeah.
Well, and
Well,
and,
let's find
and
out.
Sting, this is not.
Yep, of course it's Sting.
It's nothing personal, Sting. It's just
Nah, he knows what he's done.
he,
He knows.
he shouldn't be ashamed of it.
He isn't. I guarantee he's
Blah.
I don't think Sting is ashamed of anything.
I know he doesn't need my apologies.
Yeah.
He's got more money than the kid.
You know, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic was recorded at this particular studio in Quebec, which is interesting. None of the other tracks were. And it does sound specific.
I told you that it doesn't belong on that album.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to look. I wasn't looking at the liners when I
Yeah.
thought it either. So,
Invisible Sun I used to like. I don't really care about it.
yeah, it's
Pretty dour.
yeah. It's,
Honestly, that's what I think of when I think of Ghost in the Machine is Invisible Sun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, synth tones on that one are a little bit darker, I guess. A little
It
bit.
paints a picture of a guy
Run
in a
to the
trench,
base of your rain.
post-apocalyptic
Yeah, it's
shit.
true. Which I like. I like
I
that
do
kind of
too, but
stuff.
It's not fun to,
It's true.
you know.
It's true. But then after that, you get like "Hungry for You," right?
That's a good song.
That's a
Yeah.
great song.
That's a great song.
That is a great
Well,
song.
there's three.
All right in a row, right?
There's a bunch. You got that. You got Demolition Man, which is great. Too Much Information, which is honestly
Yeah,
my
that
favorite.
we talked about that. That was
Yeah.
my lead.
That's my favorite
Yes.
off this album. And then
Yes.
Rehumanize Yourself,
Yes.
which is
Omega
interesting.
Man just has too much desperation in it to me. It's-
Omega Man was written by Summers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I remember liking Secret Journey when I was a kid. I don't really remember it now.
And when you make your secret journey.
That's a good song.
No,
It's
I don't
creepy,
like that.
though.
Yeah, I don't like that one. So it's one of those story songs.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy. That's why
it's
I
got
liked
like
it
a
when I was a kid.
moral or something to it.
Blech.
Yeah.
Darkness. That's piano, right?
What?
Isn't Darkness the one that has the piano? The boom, boom, boom.
I don't. There's a track just called Darkness on
Yeah,
there? Huh.
it's the last track off Ghost in the Machine. I think it's the one I'm thinking of, but I
It
thought
might
that
be.
was on Regatta de Blanc.
Yeah, Bring on the Dark is on.
Bring on the Night.
Bring on the Night. Yeah, that is a fantastic song.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you were saying you thought had that solo thing that I was talking about? Maybe no, because I want to play that
there's
one.
something on.
He picked it up again. He's touching it.
Yeah, there's something. It's Contact off of Regatta de Blanc.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what that is.
I know what that is.
I don't.
I told you I know what.
I don't
that
know
is.
if it's.
Have we
instrumental
got contact?
or- Okay, it wasn't.
Can
instrumental.
you see? Have we got touchdown? Yeah.
Oh.
Can
Yeah.
we be? And then it's got this weird instrumental.
Is it kind of? It sounds like a Talking Head song, kind of, doesn't it?
Kind of. I always think, yeah. It's like I say, it's got a totally different feel than everything else going on that album.
Okay, this whole album was recorded at that studio in Quebec. So you called it.
Dude, nailed it.
You nailed it.
I mean, we both placed it correctly
Every Little
too.
Thing She Does Is Magic
Was
off of Ghost in
recorded at the
Machine. It
same
should have been
session.
on,
Yeah.
Should have been on Synchronicity.
That's interesting.
Instead of Every Breath You Take, which stinks.
Mm.
Every Breath You Take stinks. It stinks.
He's holding his nose and making an ugly face.
Oh,